Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well. My name is Amy and I'm a 10-year-old 5th grader at Mill Creek Elementary. I have been playing piano with Miss Ayako Struta for more than 5 years, and Miss Ayako is an amazing teacher. She has taught me a lot about piano music and the history. I'm very grateful for Miss Ayako to be my piano teacher because without her, I don't think I'll be sitting here even talking to you right now. The reason I am sitting here talking to you is because I'll be playing on the April 4th Baroque Concerto concert. More about me is I have participated in Guild, MMTA, Federation, and I have played in a piano showcase for 5 years. Other than piano, I play violin with Miss Siri. I also enjoy competitive swimming with other kids because we get to just go to swim meets and have fun with each other. The piece that I will be playing at the concert is Haydn Concerto in D major, the first movement. The reason I chose this piece is because I just like how bright and energetic my overall concerto is. So once you listen to the first bar, you can hear that it's a happy concerto overall. It's an overall happy concerto. So this is the first bar. That's more than a bar, but let me play the first beginning opening, the opening part. I won't spoil the piece for you, but you get the idea that's a happy piece. So there are some parts that are minor and they're not as happy. They're kind of dark and mysterious, a bit spooky. Like this part, it starts off major. It switches to minor. You hear the change? So there are some minor parts, but only a few. It's mostly happy, but even if there's minor, it has to resolve back to D major because that's what key the concerto is in. I especially love the cadenza of the concerto because it's just really happy. It's a good, very good ending for a piece like this. It starts off like this. I like it because it's just happy and still. Also the concerto it has to be played by an orchestra, but for an orchestra they have to stay on a certain type. They have to stick on a beat. Has to be you can't just be then because the orchestra they can't just go too fast or too slow steadily. Since it's a cadenza, so I play by myself. I'm the soloist. I can just make it I can have a little bit more range for the rhythm. So I also like that part. But overall, the concerto isn't that long, so I hope you really enjoy it. It's about 7-ish minutes, but it's my favorite piece so far. It's a very good piece. This is my first time playing with the orchestra, and I'm super excited to play with along with all these amazing people and the amazing conductor, Mr. Kirk Trevor. I hope that you will come see my performance on April 4th. Thank you for listening to me. Have a nice day.
Hello, my name is Sarah Wan. I'm a senior at Hickman High School and I'm 18 years old. I was born and raised here in Columbia, Missouri. I've played the piano since the age of 5 and violin since the age of 8. For this concert, I will be performing my first major piano concerto, Mozart's Concerto No. 23. This whole process began last summer when I was listening to various piano works with my dad. He always encourages me to broaden my music taste and tells me interesting things about the pieces. One day, my dad and I came across Horowitz' recording of Concerto No. 23 by Mozart. Its moving quality instantly inspired me to take on the challenge. This andante movement gave me the opportunity to really delve deeper into the emotional gravity of music. through its leading tones that just barely resolve and its arpeggios that evoke joy. I was eager to explore the subtle emotions of this Adagio, unveiling them as I analyzed it. Each time I play this piece, it has a different expression. This piece makes me think of feeling sad and happy, but all covered. Its reserved quality, yet melodious speech, shows a sense of restrained peace, knowing oneself, but reluctant to accept oneself. My mind will often go in many directions, but when I'm performing, the thoughts condense into a central idea. This idea drives the music. Every performance is unique regarding its delicate phrasing and controlled expression. Mozart's concerto allows me to reciprocate the wide range of emotions and inspiration that music has brought into my life. I sincerely appreciate my wonderful music teacher, Miss Natalia Volshakova, for continuing to believe in me and teaching me how to truly appreciate music. I am so grateful to be sharing this experience with you all.
Hello, my name is Elizabeth Smith. I'm a junior at Rockbridge High School and I play the viola. I've been playing since I was 6 years old and I currently study with Professor Leslie Perna. I love to do as much with music as possible to constantly gain new experiences and grow as a musician. So I'm especially excited to play in this concert because playing solo with an orchestra is an opportunity that very few people get to have, yet alone people my age. So yeah, very exciting. The piece that I'm performing is the first movement of the Viola Concerto written by Carl Stamitz. When I chose this piece, I wasn't really faced with many options. Most viola solo repertoire was written towards the end of the 19th century and onwards, and Odyssey focuses on music written before 1820. So this viola concerto is one of the leading examples of the viola as a solo instrument because it's able to highlight the tone of the viola beautifully and also prove the energy that the instrument can have. It's filled with a ton of fast, showy passages throughout the entire thing, and it's very nonstop. So it's one of those compositions which just grabs your attention from the start. It's bold, it's energetic, it's bright, and it's really something that I wanted to be able to play for other people and share with you. So I've had a lot of fun learning it, and I'm very excited to be able to play it with orchestra, and I hope that I can give you as much joy as I've had in playing this piece. So thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Paul Crabb, and I'll conduct the Odyssey Chamber Orchestra and Prometheus Vocal Consort this coming Friday, April 4 at First Baptist Church, 7 p.m. Our work that we'll perform is the Ascension Oratorio of Johann Sebastian Bach. It's about a 29-minute work, but it has the essential sort of parts of an oratorio, like you might have heard with the Christmas oratorio. We have 3 trumpets, 2 flutes, 2 oboes, full complement of strings, as well as a chorus with soloists. And it tells the story of the Ascension taken from the Gospels in the New Testament. One of the things that Bach is known for is his love of organization and symmetry. We have, at the beginning of this Ascension Oratorio, a vigorous chorus, followed by recitative and an aria by the alto. Then we have this center pillar. In this case, it's going to be a 4-part Lutheran chorale doubled by the orchestra. After that center pillar, we then have recitative, aria, and a concluding chorus. That first chorus is an amazing work because of the orchestration, because of the energy, the rhythmical energy that it has, representing the excitement of this event that happened in the New Testament. You will hear at the beginning the trumpets begin, which grabs your attention right away, and the melody is And that kind of rhythm, that kind of uplifting, buoyant sort of sound is played in each of the instrumental parts, sung in the choir, and you'll hear that as sort of the glue that puts everything together throughout this extended first movement. After that, the narrator, also known as the evangelist, comes in and says, "This is what's happening, folks. Listen to this story that we're going to tell you." Then we have the aria by the alto, and this aria is well known. You'll hear this and say, "Wait, I've heard that before." Well, it's used in the Agnus Dei of the B minor Mass, where the alto sings that particular text. It wasn't unusual in the Baroque to borrow music from previous works, and it works beautifully here because the text for the alto is, "Could you not stay a little bit longer? I will be so sad when you leave, so please stay a little bit longer." After that, we have that center pole again, that pillar right in the middle, and this is a 4-part Lutheran chorale. Sounds just like a hymn that one might have experienced in church at some point. So you have the text saying, "We have all will be subservient to you, despite the fact that you are in heaven, and now the angels will also be subservient to you as they are in your presence now." After that, the narrator comes back, the evangelist says, "Listen what's happening, this is the next development of the story," and then the soprano sings her aria. And this text talks about the idea that in the future, my soul will meet your soul, Christ, or addressing Christ, my soul and your soul will meet together in the afterlife. And one of the most unusual parts of this is that lack of bass line. Now, in the Baroque, you often have bass line as a very prominent part of most compositions, I think I could safely say. But in this one, we have 2 flutes playing in unison, we have oboe, and then we have violins and viola playing in unison. So there is no low part, there's no cello or no bass. And this lack of grounded low part, this idea of not having something that is so associated with earth, is the idea that we think that Bach was trying to represent the idea of the disembodiment of spirit, the soul, compared to earthly existence. And as the soprano sings, "My gaze will meet your gaze, please continue to look down fondly upon me until we meet again." So I think this is a very apt description of what this orchestration represents. The concluding chorus is based on a chorale melody that is sung with soaring melodic lines in the soprano voice. Around this, in a 6/4, kind of a little bit more of a dancing rhythm again, the full orchestra is playing, and we have the praise and anticipation of meeting again in the afterlife. I sure hope you can enjoy this with us this coming Friday, 7 p.m., First Baptist Church. The Ascension Oratorio by Johann Sebastian Bach, as performed by the Odyssey Chamber Orchestra and Prometheus Vocal Consort. Hope to see you there.